The second city, Saint, just burned down the competition. Picture this. Three of the most electric superstars in WWE today, one championship opportunity, and CM Punk standing tall at the end like he never left in the first place. When the dust settled and the chaos subsided, it was the best in the world who proved once again why that nickname is not just marketing hype. It is a certified fact. Welcome to WWE Extreme, where we are breaking down how CM Punk just reminded everyone that he is still the most dangerous man in professional wrestling. Quick timeout. If you love watching dreams get crushed and legends get made, hit that subscribe button faster than Punk can deliver a GTS, and smash that notification bell, because we're serving up content hotter than Seth Rollins' fashion choices on this channel every single day. Let us set the stage here, because this was not some throwaway match on a random episode of television. This was a triple threat elimination match with stakes higher than a giraffe on stilts. The prize? A shot at Seth Rollins and the World Heavyweight Championship. The competitors? CM Punk, the returning legend who has been clawing his way back to the top. Jey Uso, Mr. Main Event himself, fresh off proving he is more than just a tag team specialist. And LA Knight, the hottest rising star in WWE who has the crowd eating out his hand every single time he touches a microphone. Three men, three different paths to glory, but only one could walk out with that golden ticket to the main event. Now, LA Knight came into this match riding a wave of momentum that could power a small coastal city. This man has been on absolute fire, cutting promos that make Stone Cold Steve Austin nod in approval and backing up every word with in-ring performances that have turned doubters into believers. Knight walks with the confidence of someone who knows they are one moment away from superstardom, and honestly, nobody can argue with his logic. The crowd erupts every time his music hits, chanting, yeah, like their rent depends on it, and LA Knight feeds off that energy like it is rocket fuel. He is brash, he is bold, and he genuinely believed this was his moment to break through that glass ceiling and cement himself as a legitimate main event player. Then you have got Jey Uso, and let me tell you, the Bloodline's most conflicted member has been on a journey that deserves its own documentary. Jey has spent the last couple of years breaking free from Roman Reigns' shadow, finding his own voice, and proving that he is not just somebody's cousin or someone's twin. He is Jey Uso, the legitimate singles competitor who can hang with anybody on any given night. The man has main event experience, championship pedigree running through his veins, and a connection with the audience that is absolutely undeniable. When Jey does the yeet motion, arenas lose their collective minds. He has earned every ounce of respect he commands, transforming from loyal soldier to independent warrior right before our eyes. But here is where things get really interesting. CM Punk returned to WWE after a decade-long absence that felt like an eternity, and he came back with something to prove. The second city, Saint, did not return for a nostalgia tour or a retirement run. Punk came back to reclaim what he believes was stolen from him, to finish business that was left incomplete, and to prove that even after years away, he is still the best pure wrestler on planet Earth. His return sent shockwaves through the entire industry. And ever since he walked back through that curtain, Punk has been on a mission to remind everyone exactly who CM Punk is and what he represents. The match itself was an absolute masterclass in storytelling and psychology. Right from the opening bell, you could feel the electricity in the air, that special energy that only exists when something important is about to happen. LA Knight came out swinging like a man possessed, throwing everything in his arsenal at both opponents because he knew this might be his only shot at this level. Knight was working stiff, hitting hard, and making it abundantly clear that he was not just happy to be there. He was there to win. Every strike had bad intentions. Every move was executed with precision, and the intensity in his eyes told you he was willing to break himself if it meant walking out victorious. Jey Uso brought that bloodline-tested toughness, that championship-level resilience that comes from competing in the biggest matches against the absolute best. Jey was not intimidated by Punk's legacy or Knight's momentum. He absorbed punishment like a professional punching bag that punches back twice as hard. The super kicks started flying, And when Jey connects with that super kick, it sounds like a baseball bat hitting a watermelon. He was mixing speed with power, using every trick he learned from years of tag team excellence, and proving beyond any doubt that he belonged in this conversation with these two incredible competitors. But CM Punk, oh man, CM Punk was operating on a completely different level. This was not just a wrestler trying to win a match. This was an artist painting a masterpiece in real time. Punk was 3 steps ahead of everyone else, countering moves before they happened, exploiting openings that did not seem to exist, and controlling the pace like a conductor leading an orchestra. Every knee strike was deliberate. Every submission attempt was perfectly timed, and you could see the wheels turning in his head as he dissected his opponent's limb by limb, weakness by weakness. The crowd was absolutely nuclear throughout the entire contest because they knew they were witnessing something special. Every near fall had fans on their feet. Every comeback attempt raised the volume another notch, and the tension built like a pressure cooker ready to explode. When LA Knight hit his signature blunt force trauma, the arena shook with anticipation. When Jey connected with a devastating USO splash, people genuinely believed it was over. But CM Punk is not called the best in the world because he gives up easily. Punk has been in wars that would hospitalize normal human beings, and he has developed an almost supernatural ability to survive and advance when the stakes are highest. The eliminations came fast and brutal, each one feeling like a genuine shock to the system. Watching these 3 warriors push each other to the absolute limit was like witnessing a heavyweight title fight where every round could be the last. The near falls were so believable that even the referee started questioning reality. Knight threw everything he had at staying alive in the match, fighting with the desperation of someone who knows opportunity does not knock twice. Jey refused to stay down, embodying that Anoa'i family toughness that has produced generations of champions. But when the smoke cleared and the final bell rang, it was CM Punk standing tall with his arm raised in victory. The best in the world had done it again, outlasting 2 incredible competitors and earning himself a date with destiny in the form of Seth Rollins and the World Heavyweight Championship. Punk did not just win a match. He made a statement that echoed through every locker room in WWE. The statement was simple. CM Punk is back, CM Punk is hungry, and CM Punk is coming for what he believes is rightfully his. Now Seth Rollins has to be watching this with a mixture of excitement and legitimate concern. The architect has been carrying that World Heavyweight Championship with pride, defending it against all comers and establishing himself as one of the greatest champions of this generation. But CM Punk is not just any challenger. This is a man who has beaten everyone from John Cena to The Rock, who has main event WrestleMania, who has held championships in multiple companies, and who possesses a wrestling IQ that borders on genius level. Seth versus Punk is not just a championship match. It is a clash of ideologies, a battle of egos, and potentially the match of the year candidate that will have people talking for decades. The implications of this victory ripple throughout the entire WWE landscape. LA Knight, despite coming up short, proved he belongs in these high-stakes situations and will undoubtedly get more opportunities. Jey Uso continues building his legacy as a singles competitor with nothing to be ashamed of. But CM Punk just positioned himself right back at the top of the mountain where he has always believed he belonged. Thanks for watching WWE Extreme, and we will catch you in the next one.